Hey guys, Station X here, and today we are going to be unboxing the Spider-Man 2 PS5 console. I've never done a PS5 unboxing before, so this will be the first one. I have my original on the side here, which I'll show in a second. I just want to point out that 3 years ago, I've been waiting for something like this for 3 years, because when Miles Morales was coming out day one with the system, released it, there was this limited edition Miles Morales PS5, and while obviously I didn't think there was gonna be like a special edition day one with the PS5 coming out right then and there, I didn't think we were gonna wait 3 years for us to finally get a special edition with, you know, the Xbox Series X having so many. Like, God of War didn't get one, Horizon didn't get one, Gran Turismo didn't get one, and so many more. And at least here in North America, Spider-Man 2 is the very first limited edition console that PS5 ever produced. Up until this point, it's all been game bundles. But like I said in my video yesterday, this Spider-Man console isn't technically the very first one. Final Fantasy beat them ahead of it, but that was like a Japanese exclusive console. Here in the United States, at least, this is the very first one. And I mean, quite honestly, I'm a big fan of Spider-Man, so I'm kind of glad that this is the very first one. But like I said, 3 years, that's just insane to me. But without further ado, let's just kind of like take a look at this box here. I mean, of course, you got a very nice picture of Spider-Man and Miles here, and as well as the console and controller. And I don't know if you could see this on the very bottom. Can't really adjust my camera at the moment, as you can see, this thing is very big. It was kind of hard to get this to fit in frame, but alright, you do get a voucher code for the game. So it's not like if you buy this system you don't get a game with it. You do get Spider-Man 2 code, but the problem is you can't play it right away. You have to wait till October 20th. So I just kind of find that funny, where, you know, you're able to technically have the game early, but you can't play the game early. As you can see here on the corner as well, it says it can play HDR, 4K 120, and 8K. Love that advertisement, just because I don't think any games play in 8K at the moment. And we're just gonna take a look at the side here. You got a good Spider-Man logo. On the other side, we have a picture of console, controller, and game, along with the title. And we put this around here. We have a very, very beautiful picture of Miles right here, Peter right here, and Venom right here. I mean, Venom is one of my favorite villains in the Spider-Man story, and I'm very excited to actually get to play this when it does come out, but also just equally as excited to have this. I was just waiting for this thing. But without further ado, again, we are going to open this thing. I gotta say, taking a PS5 out, I don't remember it being as annoying to do as I did it 3 years ago, but here it is. Comes in obviously a normal regular box as well. Box in a box. Take this slide off, and here we have the accessories and stuff. We're gonna just put that on the side. And here is what the voucher code looks like. So that is pretty neat. Again, you do get the game. Taking this out here. This is the moment of truth. We get to finally see what the PS5 Spider-Man looks like in person. Look at this. This is cool. I love the little Spider-Man logo here. And this side right there. Look at that. Let's just get this out of the way. But yeah, I mean, I love the red. The red is awesome. And of course, the Venom symbiote kind of taking over the PS5 is really neat. I will say though, like I said in my controller video, I do wish that this design just kind of went throughout the entire console. Like, I don't expect this part to get it, but I mean, if we could have gotten it on this side too, instead of just having a regular old just Spidey logo. At the very least, I would have loved to have seen this be like the Venom logo, or just have some kind of cool texturing too, not just like a simple just matte black basically, because it is very this part right here at the very least, and on the other side is very similar to the matte black faceplates, but at least you do get a really cool design with it. But it also does fix a problem that I have with the original PS5, and that is the fact that this thing, I don't like when a console is just plain white like this. I tend to notice that it gets dirty quite easily, and you do have to kind of clean it more often, and I just kind of hate that. At the very least, I could skip a couple days dusting this off, and it doesn't really catch dirt as easy in my opinion. I also just think matte black kind of looks nicer, so a lot of my consoles, when I buy them and I have the option to, I just usually get the black version. But this is cool. Now, of course, it doesn't just come with this, it comes with some accessories too, and so we're gonna look at that real quick. And of course we have like the guides. We don't really need those. We got the base plate, which is important. It's kind of funny because I don't think there's ever been a console that needed a stand to actually function or whatever. But without this stand, your console has no grip onto whatever surface it has. Like, this is all the rubber feet parts. Otherwise, there's no rubber soles or anything on the console itself, so that thing's gonna be slipping and sliding all over the place. So I like having this. Of course, you got a HDMI cable, you have a power cable, you also get a charging cable. I can pull it out right here. I'm just gonna put that back because we got the charging station, we don't need that. And like we saw yesterday, the PS5 controller, the Spider-Man one, it's basically the same thing, although I did want to kind of make an actual comparison to the regular black one, the midnight black one, and this one I would say is a bit more, like, this one's more shiny, I would say, a little bit more shiny, but that also could just due to be the fact that I have heavy use on this controller. I use this a lot. In fact, this is one of my controllers I would use the most out of all the colors. Whereas this one, this is freshly new out of the package. But, of course, we can't talk about this PS5 console without mentioning the original. I mean, look, now you can have both of these side by side in your Spider-Man collection. I mean, look at that. Those two look awesome, and especially since like this is just kind of like normal Spidey. I do wish there was a hint of blue in there, and you have Spidey being taken over by the symbiote. Now, I don't have the original controller for this, but I do have something that's a little better, a custom PS4 Spider-Man controller. This thing looks sick. I'm pretty happy with this, and I actually got this at a GameStop, believe it or not. It was pre-owned, but I kind of don't care. I mean, this is leagues better than the controller that this came with. Even this one, they really stepped up their game here with the regular one for the PS5, because this was just straight up a red controller with white buttons, and I hated that. There was just simply no specialness to the controller. At least these make somewhat of an effort, but also, of course, this custom one kind of brings it to the level of what like Xbox typically does with their controllers. So I don't think anybody beats Xbox with that. But that is basically the entire unboxing of the PS5 Spider-Man console. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is worth getting? Are you guys excited for it? Are you going to get it? And do you like Spider-Man? Are you looking forward to buying Spider-Man 2? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy my content and want to support me further, a like and subscribe always helps out the channel. I've been Station X, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.